You know, the tried and true. It really, really wants to play for those marbles. And we're gonna start it on Ethereal Gates, one of the stages that's, you know, relatively even for both these characters.
One of the things that obviously CakeAssault's Forsburn is known for a few things, most namely being the most dominant character player combination that I think Rivals has ever seen.
Yeah.
But outside of that, just being a very silky smooth, very accurate player. I'm interested to see how that matches up against Zeebee right now. Just having such a hard time getting back to stage, and consecutively, I think that's 6 back airs that CakeAssault's been able to find, and a 7th into the down air. And now it's going to be up to Zeebee to try and find some sort of window. Obviously can't put himself off stage again. We've seen that CakeAssault can completely deal with that issue.
Yeah, but Zeebee's immediately firing right back, doing so much damage in return. And the question is, how do you seal out this stock, right? You know, Cake sealed it off with literally just 1 back air into a million more. And Zeebee gets a 1 bit of advantage and is looking like lights out for Cake here.
Yeah, it does get that double jump back on the recovery. A quick conversion there. Now, obviously, we saw CakeAssault able to take that earlier stock against the Kragg by getting that edge guard. The question is, does he also have the options to find it center stage? Can you get it if the Zeebee's just high on percentage? Do you need that kind of advantage to steal stocks? Or is that something that Zeebee can rely on, being relatively long-lasting on these stocks? Because it could be a struggle for CakeAssault to find these kills. We really haven't seen too much pressure outside of that very long edge guard. Barely missing that up smash there. I really like that option from Zeebee. Seen it before. Your best option is to just simply not tech it and hope for the best. But now let's see.
Yeah,
what can Zeebee find?
Zeebee seems like so ridiculously ready to throw the moves back, but Cake gonna take that stock. But Zeebee's going to try to find a way to even this one up.
Yeah.
With an immediate up strong in neutral. Oh god,
immediate
up smashes.
Yeah. There's one way to even it up. Obviously, you have to try and find a way for that to connect. And now it's going to be, can CakeAssault find his way back to stage, gets the double jump back, and does it. Hold on, Zeebee making himself edge guardable. Great parry there on the rock shards. That actually could have caused him a lot of problems there. And now CakeAssault going for the nair one into back air. Doesn't quite connect. Good tech there from Zeebee on the DI down. Now, can CakeAssault turn this into a little bit more damage, or is this just going to be Zeebee continuing to keep the bug rolling? Quick down tilts there, obviously has the rock in hand, doesn't have any defensive options, but now making his way back to center stage. CakeAssault onto the top platforms, doesn't connect with the nair, and now Zeebee can punish.
Alright, and Zeebee trying to find a way. How's it? Oh my god, these moonwalks! And standing right next to the rock makes that Z smash attempt true. Oh my god! Up tilt, up strong.
Zeebee takes game 1.
Zeebee takes game 1. Like, I'm at a loss for words. This was something that was looking so heavily Cake favored for so long, but Zeebee just keeps on tagging away, just throwing rocks, slamming his head in wherever he can fit it, and Zeebee going to end up taking that with one of the most robbery of kills.
Yeah, I mean, really just finding a quick conversion there, and that's the thing with Kragg, is that really, if there's any character that lets you just kind of slam your head into problems, it's going to be Kragg, and he's been able to do that so far. Really a good comeback, but I think we kind of saw that with Cake, just struggling to find the conversions that he needs to. Obviously, if you want to be top level in Rivals, you have to know how to deal with Cake and his Forsburn, and I think that Zeebee kind of was able to deal with a lot of the regular-ish options that Cake was throwing out, so we're going to need to see some mix up.
And immediately afterwards, Cake is going to counterpick Zeebee to Treetop, which, I don't know, I think we went over this earlier, but this tends to be a relatively decent stage for a player like Zeebee, especially against a character like Kragg. But, you know, this is CakeAssault, one of the greatest players the game has ever seen, so, you know, there's definitely a reason behind it that we're probably not seeing.
Kind of the old guard versus the rising star at the moment now. I like that, using the jab 2 to break cancel there. And CakeAssault has felt very comfortable so far, but the percent is really not his favor at all. Zeebee finding so much damage, and now we see the quick conversion to take Zeebee off stage, sending the clone down very low there. Potential for the punish there from CakeAssault doesn't come through. The up air, he can't DI it. And Zeebee takes stock number 1 just over 30 seconds into the second game.
Yeah, and Zeebee already racking up so much damage. Oh my god, nearly another stock, less than a minute in, and the Zeeb Smash not quite gonna take it because of the rock tech, but oh my god.
He does seem to have two modes today. He's either playing that very, very, very aggressive style or playing very defensive. We saw the more defensive play coming up from game 1, but it looks like there's going to be no lack of pressure coming up from this Kragg. So far, there's only a brief window in the pressure gauge there, I guess, is when he throws the first forward air that kills him and a second Kragg forward air to take another stock within 5 seconds.
Yeah, you know, Zeebee just trying to reduce the amount of time it takes, that his average time for taking a stock, already taken, what, 3 stocks in this match, less than 2 minutes in.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely give the kill credit there over Zeebee. What a clone pop into the down air. Oh, very, very good confirmed there from CakeAssault. It's difficult to get the clone in the right place to do that, but when you see those opportunities, he just has the presence of mind to really go for them. Barely not landing on the side of the pillar there, the rock spiking him down, and now rock gets thrown up into the up air. Game 2 for Zeebee.
You know, looking like Talia over here. If at first you don't succeed, just throw another rock, says Zeebee. And honestly, it seems like a great equalizer right now.
Yeah, no kidding. We're gonna have to see a bit of a difference maker from CakeAssault. He hasn't really looked comfortable yet, and I don't really know what he wants. Part of me is thinking that he looks a little bit overwhelmed. I don't know if you agree with me on this, with the amount of pressure that Zeebee's been able to put out. Maybe some higher platform options might be good. Obviously, I feel a lot of that could be down to just how much the down B and the rocks are going to be able to cover, and he is going to go to Triple Pond.
Yeah, and Triple Pond is one of those stages where we saw CakeAssault play against Zeebee at Heatwave. Right? You know, it was something that was very dominating for Cake until an uncharacteristic SD. But, you know, right now, once again, very dominating for Cake. Let's hope that we don't see that kind of an SD that we saw at Heatwave.
You know me, this is my go-to for Forsburn. This is a personal favorite here. I think it favors him really well, gives him a lot of options, especially around the side of the stage where we're seeing him just create so much pressure and so much hell for Zeebee to try and find his way back to stage right now. Good little clone usage in the cloud there. Doesn't actually turn it into an explosion, but now 2 versus 1 on the edge guard. Ooh, and again, the clone usage through the smoke is making it very difficult for Zeebee to really predict, because it could be CakeAssault this next time, but he comes down there, and I completely lost track of him there, and so did Zeebee. Looks like the down smash, and really CakeAssault was the only one who knew where that was coming from.
Yeah, but now Zeebee immediately firing back. You know, so much damage coming out, 68% and climbing, but Cake grabbing that momentum immediately in return.
Quick bats off the rock there. His percent is favoring Zeebee right now, but obviously the stock count in favor of Cake, as he really doesn't need to do anything crazy right now. Just continue to rack the damage up on Zeebee as the up smash doesn't connect, but the up air does. And Zeebee takes the first stock of game number 3. Obviously, CakeAssault could be looking down, only 2 stocks left. You're in the loser's bracket right now. You need to make something happen, and so far he has. Quick back air there, put Zeebee into a bad position, but I guess that the edge guard changes hands. Zeebee unable to convert it into too much more than 30%. These two are playing very close to one another so far. Clone gets dropped down, doesn't confirm it into a kill, and now Zeebee trying to find a way back to stage, and he does. Almost resetting to neutral there. The weak backer doesn't kill with the down smash. Still hasn't been able to confirm the stock. Zeebee, can you claw your way back onto stage here? Do you have an option? CakeAssault playing on the sides of the stage now, understanding that he doesn't really need to approach too aggressively, just find the right window there. Almost 70% racked up, good weight, and the down smash takes the stock.
Yeah, incredible stuff coming out from Cake, going up a full stock, and Zeebee has to find a way how to get himself back into this. Oh, this could be big.
I don't think there's any way about finding the way in, it's just about executing it right now. Zeebee's been very good at making this comeback. And 100% on CakeAssault there.
Yeah, and one of the big things about those Zeeb smashes is that if your back is to the rock, it's actually relatively safe. And Cake, big string coming out, 48% and climbing. With clones on board, this could be big.
It's difficult to get some of that chip damage sometimes. Zeebee's been doing such a good job of making these combos difficult to land through just the very unpredictable DI he's been able to throw out so far. CakeAssault's been having a hard time racking up percent, but just a few straight hits now, and 91% suddenly on the Beetle. 154 on Cake. Could really go down to just about anything now. The jab check saves his life, but it looks like the Nair to up air won't. 93% on Zeebee now. But this is dangerous for Cake. You need to do well here. Clone gets dropped off. All right, another clone coming out. Yes, another explosion.
And this is the position that we saw Cake in at Heatwave. Now the question is, you know, what do you do about it? You know, how do you seal this out? Not quite going to be able to do it with the up strong.
It's usually so consistent on those platforms. They're just heighted very nicely for the up smash, but Zeebee able to keep his way out of it, whether he saw it coming or not. There's the clone, second for CakeAssault, and it's just another rock eaten by the Forsburn. So they're going to be... Zeebee's just, like you're saying, playing with the rock at his back, kind of play very safe with it. Does get the cancel there on the side B there, but quick punish there from CakeAssault to punish the potential jump out.
Right, and Zeebee getting rid of that clone means that there's one less option for him to have to deal with. The Cake in a bad position. Oh my god! Twice in a row, history repeats itself.
Oh, there's something to be said for paying attention to those. Zeebee does luck out, I would say, a little bit with that final stock, and is able to take it 3-0 over CakeAssault.